Sue me, send me to jail, but I won't do it. 14 grams of protein. Just being honest. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm taking y'all through a day in my life where we're gonna be talking about what I'm eating because I'm in a calorie deficit and I need some accountability because today's a busy day. So I've got some dinner to meal prep, I've got a show in the evening that we're going to, I've got a rather intense workout session on the menu in about 5 minutes. So yeah, let's go. Dear Lord, guys, I am back from the gym and that was such a tough session, but I enjoyed it so much. Like, I've not had that style of EMOM circuit training in my program for such a long time because I was in a bulk and then I was in a cut, and now I'm just kind of like ready to throw myself back into that style of training, and I just feel like me again. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but that kind of training just feels so like good. It feels empowering. I just love it, you know, like makes me feel like that girl, like a bad bee. Okay, so after every single session, without fail, I will have my little recovery drink, and I'll either have this like right after the session, like right now, or like once I've showered and gotten ready, but I'm just gonna have it now because honestly, I need it. So I just get a cup of water, I get my creatine, collagen peptides, and then also some electrolytes. So the main thing that's like important for after my session is these electrolytes, because if you can't tell, I'm sweating a mother load. So I need to replenish all of the salts and minerals that I've lost during my workout. And then because I like the kind of flavor combination, it's a great time to get my collagen and my creatine in as well. So the collagen peptides helps keep my skin nice and glowy, keeps my hair and nails feeling good. And then my creatine is an everyday, of course, again, because I was just telling the girls about why I like creatine.
Oh, okay.
Caught him. Anyway, so I have creatine every single day, and the way creatine works is you need to have it every single day because your body will use your creatine reserves that you've had, say, maybe like 3 to 5 days ago. So if you only take it like once a week, you might as well just save your money and not take it. There we have it, and now I'm gonna drink this and yap to Victor about his session and tell him about mine. And then I'm gonna get showered, and then we'll get ready, make some brekkie, all that jazz. Okay, so one of my favorite breakfasts at the moment, I can't make fully because I don't have any eggs, but I'm gonna make the kind of rest of it. So it's these Ryvita crisps with cottage cheese and just some kind of like homemade pico de gallo on it. Now, I say pico de gallo very, very lightly because I don't have pretty much any of the ingredients. It's basically just tomatoes with salt. So normally I have like red onions, cilantro, all that jazz. But I don't have it, so I'm actually gonna have 3 of these. So those are really good because you can get so much volume without like paying for it with the cows. And now I'm just gonna measure out some cottage cheese on them as well. Cottage cheese really is that girl. Like, I've just been eating this up recently and I have no regrets. A bit of salt. And then I'm just gonna take my tomato mixture and I'm just gonna pop it on top. My favorite thing with this, oh, that was a bit much. You can use like anything. So sometimes I'll make this with capers. Sometimes I'll make it with green onions. Not green onions, don't do that. With green olives. And normally I'll have an egg with it as well for a bit of extra protein. But yeah, oh my God, hold on. And here we go. Here we have it. So that is gonna be my first meal. I think I'll probably have like a second little breakfast, little snack after, but I just wanna get going with eating this first. And then once I've eaten this, just before my first call at 11, I'm gonna make another coffee because I'm trying to limit myself to only having 2 caffeinated beverages a day. So I had a coffee in the morning when I first woke up before the gym, and then I'll have another coffee before like my first proper like aggressive meetings. And I also like to limit how late I have my caffeine, so I find this, it really affects my sleep. So if I have caffeine after like midday, 1 o'clock at the absolute latest, it really starts to affect my sleep. So I try to have my last put of caffeine at like 11, so then I can drink it until it's like 12, 1-ish. Another absolute key when you're in a deficit, well, to be honest, at literally any point in time, is drinking a lot of water. If you're not avidly drinking water, I promise you, stop wondering why you're tired, you don't have energy and all that jazz, because you are so dehydrated. This is your wake-up call. I'm talking to you. Get it together. Get yourself a little cup, a nice little new water bottle. It helps a lot. I have this Brita actually in the fridge that I've had for a while because I'm a cold water girly, okay? And this is how I drink so much water because I hate drinking warm water. I won't do it. You can't make me. Sue me, send me to jail, but I won't do it. So yeah, if you're only a cold water drinker like me, it's like 30 pounds on Amazon, so. Oh. Maybe, if you guys haven't bought tickets to Victor's headline show yet, you need to do it right now. Tell them. By the time this vlog goes up, it'll be in like 3 days or something. I'm gonna make a coffee now. I realized that I hadn't done my hair. I was looking in the mirror, I was like, something's not right. I was like, something is not looking as put together and presentable as I had hoped when I started doing my makeup. And then I was like, oh, my hair was still in the nasty ass little bun that I put it in when I was like dying on the ski erg. Apologies to those who I may have offended. Psych, if I offended you, you are not a nice person. How about that? I really don't mean to be dramatic, but I'm gonna be dramatic for a second, okay? You hear that? That's a nearly empty carton. You see this? It's a pretty big cup of ice. What that means, if you couldn't read between the lines, is I don't have enough milk for my normal iced coffee recipe. So I'm gonna have to just kind of hope that a wee bit of water acts as a substitute. The flavor powder should fix everything though. This is really good. It's only like 7 calories. It's a perfect way to sweeten your drinks, oats, yogurt. It's vegan. Do with that what you will. Let's see. Not as creamy as I'd like, but I'll allow it. Crisis averted. No one panic. It's a busy day. It's a busy day. Okay guys, so I'm just making my lunch now and I'm having this salad. I've been having kind of the same-ish salad for the past few weeks, but I'm just really enjoying it and it's super easy to make because I prep everything ahead of time. I have a full video on my Instagram and my TikTok about how I actually do the meal prep. I will link it into the description if you want to see, but it's essentially pretty easy. Let me show you as we assemble. Okay, so first up you have some lettuce at the bottom, which is really good for just adding some more volume because when you're in a calorie deficit, you want to make sure that your meals feel as like full and satisfying as you can make them. And the best way to do that is like, not to like trick your brain into thinking you're eating more, but if you spend like 20 minutes eating a salad versus like 5 minutes eating a sandwich, you're gonna feel like you've eaten a lot more if you've had like a really full salad. Do you know what I mean? Next up is this kind of cucumber, celery, and feta cheese mixture. There's also some capers in that. I usually pre-make this as well. Take that same tomato mix that I used in my breakfast this morning and I just topple a bit on. That's why I like this so much. Like it's so versatile and you only have to prep it like once a week. And then you take some olives, which I've already pre-chopped up. I absolutely adore olives, so I have gone with a heavy hand on those. Next up, I'm going to measure some chicken. So I'm going to do about 100-ish grams. You can heat the chicken up, of course, but I don't care. I'm lazy. I don't want to. And then I'm going to do a small sprinkle of Parmesan, just because I've got it in the fridge and I really just want to use it up before we move house. And then I'm going to add 50 grams of cottage cheese on top. Oh my gosh, this is getting quite tall. Some mustard. And then I'll mix all of that up and I will eat it because that's what you do with lunches. Okay, oh my god, this is literally a spoon. Ain't no way I'm eating my salad with a spoon. That is literally psychopath behavior. So let's recap as I try to mix this without spilling it literally everywhere. So I've had quite a few calls this morning and honestly they both went really, really well. There was one that I was a little bit nervous about because I just didn't didn't know how it was gonna go. It's with one of the brands that I was working with, or I am working with, and I just absolutely love them so much. So I'm super excited because I'm going to renew with them. Also need to do my dinner meal prep for the week because I've not done that yet. And I did save it for this vlog because I was like, oh, I'll do it with the girlies and we can do it together. And now there's no time. So I'm going to have to start doing that after work tonight. But we're going out to a show in the evening, which is going to be super fun because Vic is actually going to be performing one of the songs with the guy, the artist, his name is Forms. And it's going to be a really fun night out, but I need to make sure that I've prepped the dinner before because either I need to eat before I leave or have a meal prepped for when I get back, because otherwise I'm gonna make some bad food choices tonight, team. Okay, so you're keeping me accountable. Don't let me do that. But look how good this salad looks. Like literally fantastic. She's a queen. The Parmesan cheese, I have to say, is such a slay. Like it just is so good. Guys, anybody in a fat loss phase or anybody with a high step goal knows the absolute, like, not fear is the wrong word, but just like the absolute dread of checking your steps, because it is 2 p.m. and I'm about to check my steps for the first time in quite a while, and I've got to hit a step goal of 12.5 thousand steps a day. So I'm hoping that this is gonna say like 8,000, but I think realistically it's probably gonna say like 5,000. So let's check it together. No, guys, it's 5,000. It's 5,087. Okay, I'm taking a bit of a break from work right now. I need just like a 10-minute, just like relax, sit down, decompress, like chill before I properly like lockpack it again. I'm just like really struggling with focus today, and I think it's because I just did not sleep well at all last night because my parents stayed over last night and our airbed broke, so Vic and I had to sleep on the couch, and my parents also had to leave at 4 a.m. to catch a flight, so that kind of meant that we were up at 4 a.m. but I was actually up at like 3:30 because I was like, oh, I want to make sure I say goodbye to them before they leave. So long story short, I got like 4 hours of sleep, and I think that's why. But I'm about to have myself a little pick-me-up, and this is the ESN golden caramel flavor. So this is actually sold out, this flavor right now, but if it ever comes back in stock, you better run, because this is literally the best designer bar, best protein bar I've ever had in my entire life. It's 14 grams of protein, it's under 200 calories, and I'm gonna show you what the inside looks like, because like literally, oh my goodness, and I don't mean that lightly. Okay, let's break her open. You literally can't tell me that's not beautiful. 14 grams of protein? Shut up. Oh. If I could eat 15 of these every day, I would. I've just set up my walking pad and I'm about to get absolutely stepping on this girl because I've got a lot of steps to do, but I have a lot of focus work to get done, and I'm going to do that while I'm listening in to this meeting. So it's going to be perfect. It's going to be beautiful, okay? Let's get stepping. Goodness gracious. Okay, I have just finished that very long work call, and now I need to meal prep dinner. So Vic is on his way home, and then I think we're going to be leaving quite late. So I'm definitely not going to be going to the gym tomorrow because A, it's a rest day anyways, and B, we're going to be out quite late. So, and I'm so hungry already. Like, I am absolutely starving. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to actually do about dinner, because I know if I eat my dinner before, I'm going to be hungry when I get back, and I'm going to want to eat it. But if I eat my dinner after, there's a good chance I'll be too hungry and I'll eat out on the way home. I'm just being honest, okay? I'm just being honest, okay? I know what I'm like, all right? I know what I'm like. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll have half of it before and half of it after, as kind of like, still giving myself something to look forward to, but still kind of feeling a bit of like a hunger hole. So I don't know, okay, leave me alone.
6, I thought was a very Toyota P9 sandwich, doing glass half full. This is Street Circuit and Formula One history in the
From definitely ripped off, which I have been using for years. But every time we move, I never shave this day. This is also
basically, we're assembling the dinner now. So it's just some sweet potatoes. How excited are you right now, be honest? Scale of 1 to 10.
I'm just a tripod. I can't speak.
This is a lot. It's more than I was. I'm gonna put some cottage cheese on top. I've actually had cottage cheese for every single meal today. And I have no regrets either. The girlies have told me this is gourmet. A little crunch. Okay, this is potentially a close-up view. Victor, do you want to taste test with me?
I mean, first thoughts are no. moment right here.
How are you feeling?
Well, I thought you were vlogging yourself. I was like, that's why you put that so close to your face.
We're good now. Buckle up, this is only the start. Back when the world was a simpler place.
Smile. They're getting a photo with me.
Northbound Northern Line service via Charing.
What is this outfit? Why am I rating this outfit?
What?
Noticed.
Because I'm a stylish girl. Anyways, we've just gotten back from the show. It went so well. It was so nice. I was turned into such a fangirl, honestly. I don't know. Did I not press the button?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, no, I did. And I've still got like 300 calories to play with when we get home because I ate before we went, which was such a good decision because honestly, I think I would have been ravenous, and Vic got some wings and I have said no, I'm not going to have any because I'm in my deficit, not straying, and I'm going to have myself a little sweet tweet when I get home. Okay, my sweet treat number 1 is finished. So I've got some yogurt with some flavor powder, and I've gone for a New York cheesecake flavor powder with a little bit of granola and then a meringue nest as well. And then I do also still thankfully have the calories for a little bit of a designer bar after, but I don't know what flavor I'm gonna get. I'm thinking fudge brownie, but I might do the golden caramel again because it is so good. I don't know.